Hey everyone, First T here. Thanks for checking out this YouTube channel. Congratulations, Dustin Johnson, on winning the 2020 Tour Championship. Here's his post-win virtual press conference interview.
Fine to be the FedEx Cup champion. Obviously coming in here, I was in first for the two. Fine to be the FedEx Cup champion. Obviously coming in here, I was in first for the two-shot lead, and I needed all those strokes that I could get. It's a tough golf course, but I feel like I played pretty solid all week. Obviously yesterday was a great round, and then obviously today was. I got off to a great start, and then, I played really well coming down the stretch. But, it was a tough day, tough golf course, and I'm definitely excited it's over and that I can celebrate a little bit now instead of it was a grind out there. And but I'm very proud to be the FedEx Cup champion.
All right, first question is going to be from Sean Martin, PJTour.com.
What were the clubs you hit for the approaches on 14 through 16, and which did you view as just kind of the most important shot?
14, I hit a 5-iron. 15, I hit a 5-iron. 16 was a sand wedge. 17 was a sand wedge. And 18 was a 4-iron. But probably 15 was a really good shot. Obviously it's a difficult hole. I think I was playing 234 or something like that. I'm not real sure. I just knew it was 205 front. And yeah, that was probably a good one. I hit a really good shot on 14 too. But probably the best shot I hit out of all of them was the sand wedge out the bunker on 16.
And what was the level of concern with your game leaving here last year, and how does it feel to go from finishing last year to now winning this year?
I don't even remember what happened last year, so that was a long time ago.
It was.
I was playing a little better coming in this time around.
Yeah.
All right, next one we'll hear from Doug Ferguson with the Associated Press.
Two things, Dustin. Congratulations, by the way. Were you nervous today?
I was nervous. I always get nervous because it means something. And yeah, it was, I get nervous on the first hole, kind of settled down a little bit, and then obviously the back nine, definitely could feel it just because, a lot of really good players around me and they were playing well. So I knew I was going to have to shoot a good score on the back nine if I wanted to win.
Paul Azinger said a long time ago that only two things will really rattle a player, playing for cash or playing for prestige. Which one meant more to you today?
Probably the prestige, for sure. Just because, being a FedEx Cup champion is something that, I really wanted to do. And, I wanted to hold that trophy at the end of the day. It was something that I wanted to accomplish during my career, and obviously I got one of them. And now I'm going to try to get me another.
There's a lot of big names on the trophy. Were you kind of annoyed that yours wasn't on it?
A little bit, but, like I said yesterday, I think, a couple of times there I didn't really have control of what was going on, just because of my play. But obviously today, I was in control of winning the trophy or not. If I played well, I was going to win. If I didn't, I wasn't going to. So I like that situation a lot better.
Thanks.
Next we'll hear from Rex Hoggard, Golf Channel.
Justin, can you talk about how important that putt was on 13 and sort of your emotions when you banged it off the back of the cup?
Yeah, obviously I hit obviously the drive went just in the left rough there. I hit a good shot up right where I wanted to, just short right of the green. But it was one of those, my ball was sitting in the first cut. I thought I was going to catch it clean and didn't, and it came up short. But yeah, that putt was definitely kind of the turning point for me there on the back nine. Gave me the confidence and kind of kept the round going in the right direction. Then I stepped up, hit a really nice drive on 14, hit some really quality shots really the rest of the way in. So that was a big putt.
And when you look at what you've done this postseason, you're exactly one shot away from being absolutely perfect, obviously, in the playoff, which you didn't really have much control over in that situation. Can you characterize this run compared to some of the other runs you've had in your career these last few weeks?
Yeah, I felt like the game's in really good form. Playing some solid golf, and obviously contending every week. And that's, I'm playing probably some of the best golf I've ever played. But, like I said, there's plenty of room for improvement.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Bob Herrick with ESPN.
Great, Dustin. Obviously, it's a big amount of money, and I'm sure it means a lot to you. But I'm just curious if you can think back to a time in your career when there was an amount of money that might have been a lot less that really changed your life, that really might have mattered in terms of whether it was your career or, just whatever, paying back sponsors or anything that you might have, had where that money would have really had a huge impact on you. It might have been a lot less.
Yeah, I can absolutely. When I went through all 3 stages of Q school, I got my tour card, and I think they give you like a $25,000 check. I thought I was rich because I didn't have a couple $100 in my bank account probably. So, and then I went to the first tournament in Hawaii. I think I finished 10th, and I don't know, it was $100,000 or something. That was big, and obviously that was a lot of money to me. Now, obviously I'm very thankful for FedEx and the amount of money they donate for us to be, whoever's the FedEx Cup champion. But it's not about the money for me. It's more about the trophy.
Was there a time back, say 10, 12 years ago where you had to get over the idea of thinking how much money a missed putt would cost? Or, is that an important part to being successful, to not think about the money, even though it's a lot?
Well, at this stage in my career, I'm fortunate enough where I don't need to think about that. It's all about, winning and the trophies. The money's not, I don't really care about that. I want to win. I want to win tournaments, and I want to win trophies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, Brian Wagner with Golf Digest.
Hey, Dustin. Sounds like you talked to Wayne over the weekend. Can you just maybe share the insights of that conversation that you guys had?
He was playing golf, and I asked him how he was playing. He said he was hitting it pretty good, but Janet was yelling at him because he wasn't playing good enough. That was about that was about the extent of the conversation.
You addressed this a little bit, but was this maybe more important in some ways to you, given the 5 strokes, obviously wanting to win the FedEx Cup and so forth? Did it take on any greater significance in that regard to you?
I didn't really understand. Sorry.
Sorry, repeat that, Brian?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Did you need this win in your eyes?
Well, yeah, I needed to win. It was, last week I had the lead. Going into the final round, played a really good, solid round. Made a great putt to get into the playoff, but ended up losing the playoff. So, having a 5-shot lead today, I needed to finish it off. Especially give myself a lot of confidence going into the U.S. Open here in it starts in 10 days or something or less. Obviously get a couple days to celebrate with Paulina and the kids, and then got to get back to grinding again.
Thanks.
All right, next, Brendan Quinn with The Athletic. 2 more.
Hey, congrats, DJ. With these last 4 weeks, you and AJ seem to have been especially dialed in your routine on the greens, and I think there might have been a couple adjustments made in just how you guys are going about things. And I wonder if you could just kind of explain that and just what role he really played in this run that you've been on here recently.
AJ's a big part of the game. You know, obviously he's my brother. We're a good team. You know, he reads the greens well, and a lot of times too. I mean, I know we're doing well when, you know, because I started using the line at the PGA on the putter when I was putting, and so he's been doing the aim point for a while, but you know, so I know when I line it up and we've got it in the same, you know, in the same vicinity that we're doing a good job. But he's done a great job over the last 4 weeks, 4 tournaments, and you know, I'm very proud to have my brother on the bag with me.
And you talked about, you know, needing this win and things like that, but from him being a unproven guy out here who had never caddied on the tour all those years ago to now, how much do you think he's kind of validated himself as being worthy of being out here and being one of the top caddies in the game?
I think from the first time he came out, he was, you know, he played golf growing up. He played basketball, you know, through high school and college, but he was always a decent player, and so. Yeah, I mean, it didn't take him long to catch on, and you know, he's a very good caddy, and you know, he would do well for anybody, but he's going to be on my bag for a long time until I quit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Steve DeMaglio, USA Today.
Just a quick one, DJ. Have you played Winged Foot?
I have not played it.
What have you heard about it? If you have heard about it, if you've asked questions about it.
That it's a very good golf course, difficult but fair.
Perfecto. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, last one, Doug Ferguson, Associated Press.
How would you compare the way you're playing now with the spring of 17 when you were blowing through Riv and Mexico and match play and all that?
It's similar. It's getting there. I think you know, I was playing really good then. Obviously, I'm playing very well now, but like I said, I feel like I can play better though. It's not. You know, at times I'm firing on all cylinders, but there's times where I'm not. But you know, I'm playing good enough though to where, you know, I can keep it where I can still give myself a chance to win. So compared to spring of 17, I'm almost there.
And kind of along those lines, it's kind of exhausting to get through this stretch and have to do all these virtual interviews and stuff like that.
I know. Thanks for all your questions. I appreciate it.
I'm just trying to make sure your mouth still works. But the fact that the U.S. Open's coming up, the fact that we still have the Masters, are you kind of excited now the way that fits into this weird season?
I am. You know, it's. I am excited. Obviously, I'm playing well. I've got a lot of confidence in the game, so I'm really looking forward to the next, you know, obviously couple months. But then I'm also, after that, I'm looking forward to some time off. You know, it's been a long stretch, but you know, it's made it a lot easier playing well. That's for sure.
Congratulations once again, Dustin Johnson. What are your thoughts on the 2020 Tour Championship? Let me know in the comments section below, and please click on the thumbs up icon if you liked this video. Subscribing to this YouTube channel and sharing the video also helps, and don't forget to click on the notification button for this channel so you won't miss the next First 2T video.